Hello. What you're about to witness is perhaps the greatest feat of human engineering that has ever been done. This is a project that, to say the least, I'm very proud of. That I don't think I've ever set my mind to something so stupid and so big, like a crazily unachievable concept like this before, like building it's a 115-foot bridge made out of rope bought from Academy and Home Depot to cross the river behind my house. I've never come up with something so stupid and followed through with it in the way I did, and I'm proud of the results for what it was. And I wanted to make this video to compile all the little vlogs that we had of the whole bridge project, because it was an adventure and it was really fun. It's kind of a timeline of events because it gets kind of confusing in the videos. Originally, the bridge was supposed to go from one tree that I show to another, and then it doesn't really get shown on camera, but we decided to just move it to where we had a platform for a rope swing that used to be there before a storm came and knocked the other tree down. You'll see the other tree broken in the video. That's where that rope swing used to hang from. We just decided to build a bridge there because it made more sense, and it was a lot more safe instead of having the bridge start so inland over land, and just start it over the water. Made a lot more sense and made it shorter. So that's one thing that's not really explained in the video. Another thing is how you'll see the part where I inshore my way across. Everything leading up to that, I make it across in that bit, but we had a lot more videos for that first half of work, but really after that we cut down the rope that we had tied across so far and restarted, basically, like with the knowledge that we had of bridge building physics, and kind of started over from there and did a lot more things differently, and made it a lot more secure, and that's how you'll see I was able to walk across it in the actual later video. We're actually making it across walking instead of scooching across, tying things as I go. So yeah, that wasn't really explained in the video. I just wanted to kind of explain that kind of timeline events, and then you'll see everything plays out there. I just want to also take this time to thank my friends for being there, to thank Pierson especially for being the financial supplier of rope. Pierson brought us a lot of the rope, paid for a lot of it too, and I want to thank him for that. I wanted to thank Luke and Bennett for being there since day one. I want to thank Charlie, Ben, and Hunter for also being there to work on it, and I want to thank the haters, the people who said on my Instagram, you can't do it, why are you doing it, why are you building a bridge, you can't do it, and we did, and I want to thank you for inspiring me, because you did, and I built the bridge, and you didn't stop me. Bridge log, entry number 1, April 17th. Today, I journey across the vast Cahaba River to test out, see how easy it is to get there and back to the bridge's starting and ending points. I'll be back. Bridge log, April 17th, entry number 2. I've journeyed across the vast expanse of Cahaba. I've really set my sights on this tree across the way to lash the ropes between. This tree right in front of me right here, and it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but a tree across the way. Looks like everything's gonna work out. Tomorrow we'll gather the boys, we'll get all the supplies, and yeah, we're ready to go.
Number 2 of the day, April 18th, bridge log. We
connected the ropes with a bow line and then tied a square knot on the other side. We're hoping it holds.
We do have a rope going across. It's about 8 or 9 feet above the water. And Bennett, say hi.
Hi.
Bennett's working on the part where you go off on, and we're looking good, putting in some work.
Well, see, maybe you can see Pierson and Mitchell working diligently with our ropes. All right, we have what is a functioning bridge currently. That is a bridge.
One giant leap.
You want me to give you attention? This is test numero uno of the bridge. Can I put it in my car if I need it? Yeah. I don't know. It's enough to tie some like across the bridge supports and stuff.
How?
Success.
That's what you call that?
I'm just gonna drop.
We're about to start doing our supports. What you think, Bennett?
I think it's gonna work.
I think it's gonna work.
I mean, we already have a bridge. We just need to support the bridge.
The bridge looks good. It just has to work though.
This is the most progress on the bridge that we've made. This is what we got.
We have successfully made Mitchell a fourth of the way across. We have descended into chaos.
More! Give me more rope, Bennett!
Mitchell is halfway on the bridge.
is more than halfway.
Much more than halfway.
The sun is behind the trees now. There's no light. It's getting cold. I'm very cold.
I'm vibing.
My feet are freezing.
Bennett is vibing.
I've got
Well,
process.
remember to hit that like button, drop a subscribe.
I'll post this on my YouTube channel.
See y'all next time. But this bridge has come to fruition as Mitchell attempts the last about 4 feet. Oh, never mind. You don't need it.
Ring the bells! Sweet, sweet land!
Run, it's a run.
What's big?
Now, real-time Mitchell, back to explain another thing that doesn't show up in our videos. So between the past video that you just saw of me falling off the bridge, trying to walk across it, and this next one, it stormed overnight a lot, and it rained really hard, and it flooded the whole river, and the whole bridge got caught up in this massive dead tree, and it was pretty crazy. Yeah.
But if I'm right, all right, let's say our bridge originally is here, it's over there. This tree in the water, the only thing to hold it in place would be our bridge. I've come back to check on the bridge to see if the water went down any, and it's confirmed. It's holding on to this whole tree.
Alright, this is a part of the whole process that we heavily didn't vlog. Or I might have just deleted the videos because my phone was full of space, and something happens later that I'll explain later. So we, basically after the tree came through, we rethought the whole thing. We took apart the bridge, basically, to the beginning. We cut it off from the other end, brought it back in kayaks, and then took it back over to redo what we had done. And we made the whole thing a lot tighter. You can see in my first attempt to cross it, it was not tight at all. The whole thing was flipping over. The foot part that you walk on was doing this when I tried to walk on it, and the handrails were hardly any support whatsoever. So we restructured the whole bridge to make the part that you walk on much tighter. And we did this by tying rope that went looped around one side and pulled it to 2 trees on opposite sides of the river. Did the same thing on the other end. And we had a lot more of those little ties that you'll see between the 2 blue ropes on the bottom that keep that blue rope together. And in the center, you'll see a big X. That's those ropes I was just talking about. That really made the whole thing a lot more stable. And those handrails we tied and connected them to the footpath or the foot ropes with a lot of these longer paracord ties that make it kind of have like a railing look. And that really made it a lot more stable. And yeah, we don't have any videos of us working on that, but that was the big change that made everything work out. And we had that day, we had, instead of having just the original 4 working on it, we had me, Pierson, Bennett, Luke, Charlie, Ben, Hunter, instead of just that first 4. And it really helped get things done. And yeah, you'll see, this next clip is the first time I made it across. It's just the very end of it. It's not the whole thing, but then I have a whole clip of me going all the way back across to prove that it does work. And then at the end, it's just kind of a compilation of everybody else. I tried to cross it and fell off because, I don't know, I guess I had like a lot of practice on it, so it was easy for me to do it. But yeah, so.
All right, get back. exactly. Yes, we don't want it to be like easy where people just like go running across. Oh, you can see from here that you need to straighten out. But
Oh my gosh!
That was a good fall.
Fall, Charlie.
It's not gonna fall.
Let the handrail up and drop. I don't want it to break.
No, what are we? Oh, wow, it was almost an amazing recovery.
So yeah, we built a bridge across the Cahaba River, and it was a pipe dream to start with. It was definitely more of a joke. That was like, I have my friends over, we'll try to do something, and it won't work, and it'll be stupid, but it worked in the end, and it was crazy. Yeah, and the aftermath of this all was a surprise at first, but you know, it really makes sense. My parents were like, hey, it's kind of a hazard to have, you know, a bunch of ropes dangling over a river. Like, someone tries to cross it, you know, they get their neck caught and they die. That stuff can happen. And so the bridge is no longer there for kind of liability reasons. But for what it was awesome. It was a ton of fun. And it's crazy that it worked out. I want to again thank all my friends that were there to work on it. I want to also remember to thank Hunter for bringing the kayaks. He brought like, what was it, 2 other kayaks for us to use, and Luke brought his kayak. Charlie and Pierson for bringing a variety of knives. I'm sure someone else brought a knife and I forgot. And just all the guys for coming out and working, and even my parents in that last one for videoing me crossing the bridge. So yeah, just thank you everybody that was a part of this, whether you were supporting from home, even if you were hating on me, because you pushed me to keep going and you pushed me to make this work. And yeah, after a whole time that's felt wasted looking back on it, when we made a whole first bridge that we scrapped in the end, when it looked like a storm had ruined the whole project, when it looked like it was just too unstable to cross. Well, I could cross it, but I couldn't walk across it. It ended up working out in the end. So thanks be to God, I guess, that I could build this whole thing with my friends. Yeah, it was an amazing process, a ton of fun, and, you know, great usage of my knowledge of physics, and just a really awesome project to work on, and a great way to spend my time in quarantine. Thank you guys for watching. You know, like and subscribe like Luke said in the middle of the video, don't forget. And maybe someday I will have another project like the bridge, one that doesn't actually pose as a liability threat. Thanks so much guys for being along for the bridge adventure. Hope to do something like this again.